Dear Chief Acosta, my driver was caught throwing cigarette butts on the sidewalk and was accosted by a personnel of the Metro Manila Development Authority or MMDA who introduced himself as an environmental enforcer. Subsequently, he was charged for violation of Republic Act number 9003. Is the filing of a criminal complaint even necessary? It was just a small piece of waste anyway. I hope your office can advise me if the law really criminalizes such a small action, considering the resulting inconvenience for my driver. Thank you for your advice. Jiri.
Dear letter sender, to answer your question, we shall take a look at the pertinent provision of Republic Act number 9003, which is known as the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000. This law prohibits certain acts related to inappropriate waste management and provides penalties thereto. Among those included in the list of prohibited acts under Chapter 6, Section 48 of the law is
littering, throwing, dumping of waste matters in public places, such as roads, sidewalks, canals, esteros or parks, and establishment, or causing or permitting the same.
From this provision, it is clear that the act of your driver in throwing away cigarette butts on a sidewalk, which is considered a waste matter, squarely falls within the list of identified prohibited acts under the law. In short, what your driver did is unlawful. Since your driver committed a prohibited act, the provision on fines and penalties shall be applied to him, according to Section 49 of the same chapter of Republic Act number 9003.
A. Any person who violates Section 48 in paragraph 1 shall, upon conviction, be punished with a fine of not less than 300 pesos, but not more than 1,000 pesos, or render community service for not less than 1 day to not more than 15 days to an LGU where such prohibited acts are committed, or both. The fines herein prescribed shall be increased by at least 10% every 3 years to compensate for inflation and to maintain the deterrent function of such fines.
A conviction is necessary in order to apply the imposable penalty for the violation of this law. However, there has to be a criminal court proceeding which requires the filing of an actual criminal complaint against the violators of this law. Thus, the filing of a criminal complaint against your driver is a necessary consequence of his violation and part of the judicial process to impose the penalty provided by the law. Also note that the amount of the imposable fine increases every 3 years as stated therein. We hope that we were able to answer your queries. Please be reminded that this advice is based solely on the facts you have narrated and our appreciation of the same. Our opinion may vary when other facts are changed or elaborated. Tomorrow, we'll look into another question from our viewers and readers of Dear PAO. This is your host, Dr. Presida V. Rueda Acosta, Doctor of Social Development, the Chief Public Attorney of the Republic of the Philippines. Goodbye for now.